شوي.
Think so?
Yeah.
All true? I commend Meta. Is there a space there? Rio. Welcome. Yesterday was a very important day in U.S. culture. It was the game of the Super Bowl. What is that? What happened yesterday? Football. The two biggest teams, the two teams left, team played and they finished in a big game in a place called the Super Bowl. We know super means big. What is a bowl? What?
Arabic.
Not ball. Bowl. Bowl. So.
What this say?
This is a soup bowl. For soup. It's a place, and it's shaped like a bowl. People sit here. They play down at the bottom so everyone can look down and see. Big, 100,000 people maybe in this place. And American football. What does an American football look like?
With the hands? With the hands, yeah. They use the hands.
No, it's shaped like this. So if you drop it, it goes boom, 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 boom.
Come like 1 week or 2 weeks, I don't know what is the name. Tiger, same.
Almost. You're getting there. But American football looks like this.
Between each other.
Yeah, with the hands. We got the inside.
European football, Asian football, African football looks like this.
Yeah. Yeah, the same.
This one.
They use the feet instead of the hands. The opposite.
Feet and
And head.
head. So just to let you know,
The American with the hands, right?
pardon,
This one with the hands.
I throw it to you and you run. And I try to knock you down. Very, and soccer, it's not, you stay out of the way.
And make sure you may keep the ball in the
So you'll notice when you look at American football players, you have to look at the number on their shirt because you can't tell who they are. Helmet, pads, everything
You
covered.
can different.
So that was yesterday. It's a big deal in the USA. On television, restaurants, some places close, almost like a holiday, because so many people want to watch the game on television, so they can't get people to work. So American football. And yesterday, we've been talking a little bit about history, so I want to fill in a little bit how this connects to some of the words that come out. Two teams played yesterday.
San Francisco, 49 years.
49ers. That's the name of the team.
No, that's not very much.
They played.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
The other team, Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas.
San Francisco. Where is it? Kansas City. You see right here?
This is straight, huh?
Kansas is the state, but the city in Kansas, over here, not the capital, but the biggest city is Kansas City. Kansas City, just to remember if you ever go there, Kansas City is Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. Each state is part of the city. There's no problem. Okay? Anyway, that's the team here, and that's the team here. Their names is what I wanted you to understand a bit. San Francisco 49ers. Why 49?
The number of the
Hey,
members of
that is
the
my
team
passport.
is the members of the team.
I'll try to get a little bit of American history in here for you.
Eighteen
1849.
That's where.
The
49.
date of this team.
Independence Day.
What?
Independence Day of the state.
No. It's close. That was close after that they became a state. But in 1849, something happened in San Francisco. They discovered places out in the hills, in the fields, in the rivers. Someone discovered there was gold. Do we know gold? What is gold? Not silver.
The golden rock.
Gold, like this.
Silver is like this color. But gold is sort of orange.
The orange.
Yes.
This one's gold.
Yes. So much jewelry is made from gold. Some people have in their teeth, you use your teeth, gold. So it is valuable. If I had gold about this size, worth a lot of money, I could sell this and go buy a car. Very valuable. So, in the 1840s, people in California, most people who lived there were Native Americans. Do we know Native Americans? Most people were Native Americans, and some people from Mexico. Before California was part of U.S., it was part of Mexico. Yes. And so people were here. But now if you were here in Michigan, Detroit was already a city. And you were in Detroit, 1849. And you said, I want to go to California. How would you have to get there? How would you go?
Train,
No trains yet, sorry.
horses,
Shopping.
No cars yet, sorry.
Horses.
Horse. Horses in Hamtramck, no problem. It's flat, grass, water. What happens if you have a horse and you have a mountain? Huh. Now what? So it took a long time to walk, take horses across the country from here to here. I'm not talking about a week,
months.
months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. And if you're going there, how would you eat? How do you eat?
Hunt animals.
You'd have to kill animals. You'd have to shoot them. And hopefully the animal doesn't eat you, so it's dangerous. So, but some people said, wow, it's beautiful here, I want to go there. Someone discovered gold in a river. And word got here to where people live. And they said, maybe we can find gold. We'll move to San Francisco. And they did. Not just from San Francisco, but word over here is China. People from China found out, aha, gold, I can get rich. So people started to come to California and specifically San Francisco. Today, the big city here is Los Angeles. This one is much bigger than this today. But anyway, that's how San Francisco 49ers got the name of the team. Then we have the other name, Kansas City Chiefs. Where did we hear that word before? Chief. Like the mayor. So the leader of the city is the mayor. But the leader of the police department is the chief, the head person. But also in American history, in the Native American groups or tribes that lived here, they did not have a mayor, they had a chief. That name is very common in Native American people, the chief, the lead person. So it is a little bit of history in the names that we have of things. Names are like that, like anywhere in the world. They're named after certain things, often. what it looks like, to give respect to someone, to show power. So we talked about these two football teams, but we have a American football team here in Detroit. The name of the football team are the Detroit Lions. Big, powerful animals. That's a football team. We also have a baseball team. Detroit
Tigers.
Tigers. Lions and Tigers. Okay? There's other teams called the Bears. Big, strong animals. Yeah. So Detroit has sports teams. The Lions are the football team, the Tigers, baseball. We also have basketball. Detroit has a team, a basketball team. It's called the Detroit Pistons. Pistons. Okay.
Put this back up. Come up.
Lions, Tigers, Pistons. Anyone here have a car that's you have to put gas in? Not electric, not a Tesla, a gas car. If you drive a car, I do too, it has a piston. That's the part. You put the gas in, and there's a little explosion, and the piece goes up and down, and makes it go round and round. Those are called pistons. That's very Detroit, because I've mentioned to this many times. Detroit is the first home of the automobile industry here in Detroit. It is the reason why my family came to Michigan, because of the automobile industry. It meant jobs that paid well. Okay. So, Pistons. There's one other. If you play hockey, do you know hockey? On the ice. With a stick. That's the other big one. Red Wings. And they have playoffs, they have games. It brings in a lot of money to the community. People go buy tickets. So this is what happened yesterday. There was a game. These guys won. Okay? And so football, American football is over until next summer. They start again. So that was yesterday. Don't even try to pronounce it. It's pronounced it's a Polish name. Bunchki. Can you see back there? Here's one that's cut open. You can see it inside. It's a donut. Pastry. With something in it. Not just bread part, but something in it. Either creamy or sweet, like jelly. Here's one. Up here you can see someone took a bite and red jelly, strawberry probably, is coming up. Very sweet. They're quite good. And the bakeries here in Hamtramck are famous. People come from all over. Before the sun comes up, people will be lined up to come and get punchki from Hamtramck bakeries. Other places have it too, but why Hamtramck?
Because first,
Maybe atmosphere for a painting.
Who? Polish name, punchki. At one time, Hamtramck was very Polish. Many people from Hamtramck came from Poland and from Ukraine.
Yes.
And they brought their traditions, their culture. And one of their cultures was Punchki Day. Another name for it is
That is the
Fat Tuesday. Yes. What does fat mean? That's fat. If a person is fat, you're big. But when you cook, and you cook in fat, oil. So, see this? Cooked in oil. Okay, fried in oil.
so much.
Sugar and fat. Very sweet. And if you eat too many, then you get fat. Okay? Fat Tuesday.
I don't like
They are good.
We don't like
You don't.
Sometimes it's good coffee. No, sometimes it's good coffee.
With coffee, a little piece. You can cut it into little pieces. And then you have sugar all over your face. It has culture and religion in this day. This one, Fat Tuesday, tomorrow, is the last day before special fasting. What is fasting?
No,
No, not them. Not eating. Yes. But, so you know about fasting from sun up, sundown fasting? Okay. But this is special fasting. This one means people give up. Give up something.
In Arabic, صائم.
What is
صائم
it?
in Ramadan month.
During Ramadan, which is soon. Soon. But this is Catholic tradition. What is Catholic?
Like,
I heard someone say like Muslim. In Christian faith, there are different groups.
They do the same thing you mean?
The Polish Catholic tradition is during a period of time, starting Wednesday to, I think it's in 1st of April or end of May or March.
40.
It's called Easter. Easter. We'll get into that later, but I just want to explain to you what is happening. You will see people that will give up something. They'll say, during this time for a month, no sweet food, no meat. Okay? They'll give up something. So people decide, what do you want to give up? Then they give something up for that month of fasting. So you will also notice on Wednesday is the first day of this period, and you will see people that will have a little black spot on their forehead called Ash Wednesday. It's a way to remember Ash Wednesday. And so you see that, you'll understand it has, for those people it has meaning. But what has stayed in Hamtramck, even though Hamtramck used to be a very Polish city, and now it's Polish, Ukrainian, Albanian, what else? Bengali, Syrian, Yemeni, right? All different countries here. But it's traditional for Hamtramck. It's kind of famous for this. So that's what's happening tomorrow, Fat Tuesday. Then we'll talk about this tomorrow.
Wednesday is Valentine's Day.
People buy flowers for someone you like, cards, candy, chocolate, something nice, flowers, yes. Valentine's Day. Once again, this name, how did it get its name?
Valentine. Happy Valentine's
Maybe what's the name Valentine?
Maybe somebody.
We're going to read about this tomorrow. Long time ago, maybe 1,500 years ago, Saint Valentine. But it goes back even further from that to the time of 2,000 years ago. The people in Rome, do you know Rome, Italy? They had a day,
What was the culture?
the Feast of Lupercals. Yeah. So this became this. So that's what's happening this week. Both of them are fun holidays. Punchki, fun. St. Valentine's Day, fun. The one thing to remember about Punchki is that one punchki this punchki has more food in it than what you need for the rest of the day. So if you eat one of these, you're done for the day. If you eat a lot of these, some people do. Okay, so you see here in this paper, the other thing I wanted to, we talked about titles for are you turning me off?
If you're done,
Can I give me a few more minutes and then I'll take it on? I'll do it myself. I noticed in the paper here, we talked about the leaders of places, like the boss, the manager. We talked about the title chief, police chief. We also talked about the leader of the city, the mayor, right? So here, this is a story in here. This is the school district. This affects us. This is us. Hamtramck Public Schools, HPS. And the leader of the school district is this woman, Jalila Ahmed. She is the superintendent. Superintendent. Notice the super means the big. So
More than so.
yeah, this is in charge of the district. And it says leave of absence. Right here. Do you remember leave of absence
Absence
from
like.
last week?
Option holiday off.
Go out of the work.
We know leave is, so the leave of absence says, I need time off
Day off.
to take, I'm not quitting,
Holiday off.
Day off.
I'm leaving for a period of time,
Yeah.
but I want to come back.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a leave of absence.
Ito awal after bath.
Pardon?
Awal after bath.
Well, could be a week, a month. Some people, it depends. That's what we're going to talk about in our lesson today.
Vacation.
What?
Vacation.
It doesn't say. We don't know. We don't know. Usually, leave of absence has to do with some emergency. Leave of absence. That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. This one. Do we all have this? Okay. And notice how this is constructed. I'm going to go turn this off here. Leave of absence.